Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to Your Story in the Cards. I just want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, liked or commented on the channel. I really appreciate your support, and to anybody new coming to watch the channel, welcome. It is really important though that you continue to like and comment, because apparently it helps the algorithms. Haven't got a clue what an algorithm is, but according to my IT department, which would be my husband, they are very, very important. So I really appreciate if you can continue to do that. I'm going to be using a different deck of oracle cards this week, so I hope you enjoy seeing these. And next week, I'm going to be talking about the playing cards and giving you the opportunity to maybe decide and select a deck that you really want to use for the beginning of your reading. So I hope you'll love these readings for this week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you. Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Your Story in the Cards. This reading is for the week the 20th to the 26th of April. And as always, this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, Capricorn, what deck of cards am I going to choose for you? Have I chosen these ones before? Let's just try. Do those ones for you. Okay, so first of all, Capricorn, let's have a look and see what message the angels have got for you. Okay, so this is for Capricorn. What is the message that you've got for Capricorn, please? Well, 3 of them. Let's have a look and see what we've got. We've got the angel of prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. That's interesting. Are you going through a bit of a wobbly time? Or, let's have a look. The goddess of justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. That's very interesting as well. And then we have, oh, we've got not a rude one. Goodness me, these angels ones. Okay. Angel of joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Ooh, that's exciting. That's nice for you. Lovely. There's obviously something bubbling underneath the surface for you there, Capricorn. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look at these numbers for you. See which numbers are going to be resonating for you. Numbers that you may be seeing all through the week. Let's have a look for Capricorn, please. What is the number that's going to be significant to Capricorn? Well, so she chucks them all over the table. No, too many. One card, please, for Capricorn. Oh, well, we've got 2 cards. There we go. You seem to have a lot of cards going on here, Capricorn. Obviously, messages need to get through to you. And we have 0606, and that is about commitment. Living with honesty and light every day is a powerful way to cultivate a peaceful and meaningful life. By embracing truth, you unlock solutions and comfort. Let go of worries by expressing your emotions authentically and regularly. Open your heart to the future, because the best is yet to come. Well, these actually ties in with this one. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Very interesting. And then what have you got here? Oh, look at this. 9999. And it is reflect on your achievements and the journey that led you here. This reminder encourages you to stay optimistic and keep striving towards your goals. Keep your momentum supported by the powers of heaven. You've accomplished great things. Now embrace the rewards you've earned. Hey, that's so good. That's really interesting looking at these. Right. Okay, going to put that there. So let's have a look. For Capricorn. And as you know, I start off with finding what is on your mind and what is bubbling underneath the surface. I'm just going to put that one there, actually. Okay, so this is for Capricorn. For Capricorn, please. These cards, and interestingly enough, the ones that flew out were all 6s. Okay, let's have a look. That feels like this one. Okay. So Capricorn, what's on your mind? What are you thinking about? Doesn't have to be anything too technical, just what's on your mind today. What's going on for you? And what is underneath the surface? What's bubbling underneath the surface? What are you thinking about? You know, things that are not necessarily negative, positive, whatever, excitement, something going on. And I can feel this card here, which is actually hiding. So I'm going to use that card. And then we're going to have some cards for the message. So one card, please, for Capricorn, for the message they need to hear. One card, please, for Capricorn, for the message that they need to hear. One card, thank you. And then one card for the outcome, please. One card for the possible outcome. Thank you. There we go. And then, as always, I use these cards to give me a good insight into what the whole reading is going to be about. Okay, and we had a 4, and a 4 tried to come out just now as well. So the 4 is all about stability. This is all about your job, your business, training, something that you're doing, but this is a hands-on, this is busy, 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 busy all the time. Let's have a look. It's also about a lot of planning as well, planning and prioritising. Let's have a look and see what's on your mind. What are you thinking about? Oh, there'll be another 4. 4 of diamonds. Interesting, because this is about stability. On your mind at the moment is stability when it comes to your money and your finances. That's what you're thinking about. Maybe also there may be some legal paperwork that you're sorting out. There's just something going on around you. It could be even signing bank documents or something like that. And then underneath the surface, you're worrying about the setbacks towards your money. So there's uncertainty about something. You're worried about your finances, you're worried about setbacks, and maybe you're worried about the paperwork, etc., that you need to be signing. Maybe that's what this is all about. So there's something going on which is unsettling you, making you a little bit uncertain, and it's around your money and your finances. So let's have a look. Let's go down here. Okay, please can we clarify this 4 of diamonds for Capricorn, please? Please can we clarify this 4 of diamonds for Capricorn? What can you tell us about this 4 of diamonds? What can you tell us about this 4 of diamonds? Well, these cards are thinking about it very, very clearly. Let's go. If they don't fly out, I'm going to have to cut. That's usually a threat enough to get a card to come out. Yeah, I thought so. All right, and we have the 8 of Hearts. And the 8 of Hearts is communication. This is all about talking to your family, to your friends. It is getting together with like-minded and people who love you and who you love as well. That's very interesting. It's with this. So this is all about your security as well. This actually gives you a lot of financial security because it makes you feel stable. When you have all of this interaction with other people, you feel really stable. This is also a card of celebration as well. Something's going on. It could be a birth, it could be a birthday, a wedding, but there's definitely something going on which is actually making you feel really, really happy with the situation, because this is what's on your mind at the moment. Bubbling underneath the surface, the stuff that you don't tell other people, this is this uncertainty, with this worrying about setbacks when it comes to your money. So we're going to have a look at that. Okay, please can you clarify the 7 of diamonds for Capricorn? Please can you clarify the 7 of diamonds for Capricorn? What can you tell us about this 7 of diamonds? Nothing flying out? Nothing that you want Capricorn to hear? Let's just clear these a bit again. Okay. 7 of diamonds for Capricorn, please. Thank you. And we have the 8 of Hearts. Well, look at that. We now have 2 8 of Hearts. This is the absolute confirmation that you know that by talking to people around you, you know that things are going to get resolved, because I do feel that you are very, very family focused. family means a lot to you. Close friends mean a lot to you, but ultimately family is your world. Family is, that is your stability. That is what gives you security as well. Yeah, this is definitely this. You've got these uncertainties, but you also know that you need to talk to people. You do, and these close family people who are really, really going to help and guide you. And this is interesting because this is ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. Well, the angels are your family. These are the people who are going to be really helping you out with this situation. Very interesting. Okay, what are the message? What is the message that Capricorn needs to hear? Okay, so we've got clubs and we've got a spade, okay? And we have another 4. 4, 4, 4. When there's lots of 4s going on, although it shows you stability, it can actually show you boredom as well. Let's have a look. Let's go back to 7. This is setbacks again. This is what you're worrying about. And you're worrying because something's not happening as fast as you want it to. That's what this is all about. This is worries over your job or your business or your training or something that you're doing, something that you're very active with all the time. It's not moving as fast as you want it to. So you're getting frustrated with that situation. And then we move on to this 8 of clubs. And it's another 8. 8, 8, 8. This is all about communication. This is very, very prominent in your reading here, that you need to talk to people. You need to approach people for help, because this is to do with your job. This is your business. But this is talking with like-minded people. This is colleagues at work. This is maybe your boss. This is maybe, when I say it could be a job or a business, but it could also be like a social club that you're very, very active with. A football club, for example. Maybe there's something going on with the team. It is something where you are busy all the time. This is also a card of planning. A lot of planning going on here, and talking and communicating and getting things sorted out. It is a card of maybe having a business trip away as well. So that's very interesting that communication is very, very prominent in this. And then we have this 4 of spades. Now, the 4 of spades is all about where this was stability, this is instability. And the other thing which is very, very significant with the angel card is this is about an injustice. You have felt that in the past an injustice has been made on you. And what have we got here? What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. So something happened to upset your equilibrium. Something happened that you felt, oh, why on earth is he or she, why have they said that? Why have they done that to me? That's really unfair because I don't deserve that. I haven't done anything to deserve that. That's what this card is saying. You have had that setback. Now, it may well be something to do with your job or your business, or maybe the team that you were in, or the social club. Something happened that caused this feeling of injustice towards you. Something happened, and what it ultimately did was make you feel absolutely exhausted, really exhausted. And because you've got the 3 4s now, the other way of looking at it is that whatever situation you were in, and as I say, it could be the setback, this could be the setback as well, whatever situation, you were ultimately very bored with the situation, the routine of it, and you felt very, very stagnant. You were in a stagnant situation, and maybe that's why you felt uncertain, and maybe that's why you were frustrated, because you did feel really, really like things just weren't moving ahead, things just weren't going your way, and this injustice actually bogged you down and didn't allow you to move ahead. So let's have a look at these messages, because these are actually really, really interesting cards, really interesting. And I find it incredible that this here is saying that the injustice that was served you is actually a blessing. So what is it? Let's have a look. What can you tell us about this Seven of Clubs for Capricorn, please? What can you tell us about this Seven of Clubs for Capricorn? Very, very interesting. And I'm just going to get waylaid here. It says, open your heart to the future because the best is yet to come. This is opening your heart to the people close to you. Okay, sorry, I got distracted then. Let's have a look. What can you tell us about this Seven of Clubs? Thank you. Ha! Yeah. That's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what it is. There's someone around you who has been disrupting your working life. Somebody is around. It is an older energy, and I think it is a supervisor or a boss or maybe a work colleague. And this woman, I say it's a woman because it's a queen, but let's say it could be male or female. But this person has disrupted your working life, and she has done something to cause an injustice towards you. Very, very interesting. So this, she or he, this person is the catalyst to all of this that's been going on in your job. Very, very interesting. Let's have a look. What can you tell us about this Queen of Spades? What can you tell us? There's too many. What can you tell us about this Queen of Spades for Capricorn, please? Yeah, it's something's been said, and something has really, really upset you and caused an upset. No, that's too many. Sorry. Let's clear the energies again. Okay, what can you tell us about this Queen of Spades for Capricorn, please? Thank you. And what have we got? The Five of Hearts, and the Five of Hearts is telling me that this has really affected your well-being. It has affected your happiness. It has affected your emotional status as well. Really, really affected you, which is why you've been absolutely exhausted by the whole situation. Let's have a look at this Eight of Clubs and see what we can find out. Eight of Clubs, please. This is definitely something around your work or your business, definitely. And then we have the Ace of Spades. Yeah. The Ace of Spades is telling me you have been through an awful lot. It has really, really affected you. The whole situation around this has affected you, obviously. A huge amount of stress and anguish and arguments, and it's just been a nightmare. With the Ace, this is saying it's actually going to be coming to an end, but you need to make some decisions about the situation. Very, very interesting. Your decision around your job is going to ultimately affect how you move forward. And I'm just looking at this, and this is honesty, okay? Living with honesty and light every day is a powerful way to cultivate your peaceful and meaningful life. And that's what you want. You want peaceful, you want meaningful, you want stability, you want security. And this is the honesty. This is you opening up to the fact that maybe the job situation isn't quite for you. Maybe there's been something going on. And as I said, this is all about communication. Maybe you've been talking to people at work, and this woman or this person has come along and done something which has caused the injustice, which is what you're feeling. So let's have a look. I'm going to clarify this Ace of Spades. This is definitely, if you have a look at this spade, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a light bulb moment. It's a light bulb moment where you actually come to the realization that you need to change something, that you need to do something, and to allow yourself to move forward. So let's have a look. For Capricorn, please, what can you tell us about this Ace of Spades for Capricorn? And we have another 8. Definitely about communication and getting together, because the 8 of Spades is about arguments and dissatisfaction and just feeling really, really hemmed in by the situation. You're not able to move ahead. That's the energies that are coming from this. Really interesting that this is about communication, and this is about bad communication. And I keep on going back to this person here, who I think has caused the unsettling atmosphere around you and has caused you to be stressed out and exhausted, and she or he is the one that has caused the injustice towards you, and this is around work. So let's have a look. What can you tell us about this 8 of Spades, please? What can you tell us about this 8 of Spades? And this is for Capricorn. What can you tell us? No, we got too many there, sorry. 8 of Spades for Capricorn. What can you tell us? 2 came out again. Okay. Yep, absolutely. Because this is an argument. This is a separation. This is an argument, and you know, a big fight basically. And it's all to do with this. As I said to you, that was bad communication. That's been an argument. That's been a fight. And it's been around your work situation, but also around your financial issues as well. Very, very interesting, because this is saying, you know, the situation is going to be resolved. It is, but it's not going to be as fast as you want it to be, but it is going to get resolved. But it's also saying about the finances. You have been concerned about your money and your finances. You want absolute stability when it comes to your finances. And this is saying, yeah, it is going to happen, but it's not going to happen straight away, because you need to make the decisions to actually make the changes to allow yourself to move on to a different situation, so that you're not stressed out, and you're not you know, your health is going to be affected by this if you don't sort it out. That's what these cards are saying. It's very, very interesting cards. I mean, I'm intrigued now by this 4 of Spades, but it's also about, as I said, it's about boredom and making sure. Maybe there was something going on at work that, you know, you were getting frustrated by. You spoke to some people at work, including this person here, and this person basically stirred everything up, caused big upset and arguments, which is the injustice. That's what I'm beginning to think now. Maybe you actually said something like, you know what, this job is really boring. Can we not make it a bit different? Can we not make it, you know, a bit more exciting or something? Maybe that's what it was. So let's have a look at this. The 4 of Spades, please, for Capricorn. What can you tell us about this 4 of Spades for Capricorn? Really, really interesting cards, and I would be so interested to know whether they are resonating with you. Yeah. Because when we have the 4 of Spades, that's the exhaustion, okay? This is not feeling very stable about a situation. It's just really not a pleasant time. And it's a time that you need to take to reflect and sort it out. And then we have this 6 of Spades, and the 6 of Spades is basically acknowledging that this has been a problem and you haven't been able to move forward with it. You have not been able to progress. That is what this is. And it's also telling you to leave it behind. With the 6 of Spades, it's just leave that situation behind. Allow yourself to move on. Interesting card. Let's have a look. Six of Spades, please, for Capricorn. 6 of Spades. Thank you. And then we have another 3. And the 3s are all about movement, growth and development, moving forward, moving ahead. And this is to do with your job again. It's also a card of frustration as well. Frustration with the job, frustration with your business. So this is what this is saying. You know, yeah, You're going to be able to resolve it. You're going to make some decisions. You are going to make things, you are going to change things. Things are going to be they are going to move forward, but there's going to be a certain amount of frustration around you that it's not moving as fast as you want it to. So let's have a look. I want to clarify this 3 of clubs. Did it come out? No, it wanted to. Okay, sorry. 3 of clubs for Capricorn. What can you tell us about this 3 of clubs for Capricorn, please? This is a very, very in-depth reading here, Capricorn, and you've got another 6, okay? 6. This is all about paths. This, you want movement. Because it ties in with this one, which is movement, this is what you want. You absolutely want to move ahead. You just want to go for it. Because now, if I can just show you, you've got 6, 6 here, and you've got 6 there, and a 6 there. This is you. You want to get with moving. You want to move ahead. You can't be doing with being held back by all of these issues and all of these problems. You can't be doing with that. You don't want that. You just want to move ahead. And I like this because it says something wondrous and magical is about to happen. And I almost feel as if you know that. Deep down, you know that. And going back to these cards here, the 9s, all about changes. You haven't got any 9s here, but you've got all of these 9s here. This is all about changes and interesting lessons learned. And I think this is all one big lesson that you've learned. You've learned about whatever it is that's been going on at work or your business or social club or whatever. You've learned a lot of messages. You've had a lot of experience, and you've learned. And you've moved on, and that's what you want to do. You absolutely want to move on, because this is about moving on. You're just going to move on with that clear path, and maybe you're going to get a new job. Maybe you're going to be doing different training, because that is what this card is saying. Things are just going to be moving on for you. Okay, message. What is it? What is the message that you need to hear? What is the potential outcome of this whole situation? Well, that couldn't be a better card. It's the Ace of Hearts. Now, I said to you up here that family and close friendship is very, very important to you. Very important. Because this is what gives you stability. This is what gives you that security that makes you feel safe. And now you've got this Ace of Hearts, and this is confirming the security, it's confirming the stability, but it's also confirming that you have a huge amount of love and happiness around you. And that's why I'm saying this has got something wondrous and magical is about to happen. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. So I do feel that something has happened, and you're going to make changes. You're going to make changes, you're going to make different decisions, and you're going to allow yourself to move ahead. I love that for you. This is also new friendship coming in, new love, or a new home. Something new and something wonderful is going to be happening. It could also be, a new partner, a birth, or something like that. Lovely, lovely card for all of this, because this is the injustice. And I think what it's saying is, yeah, something awful happened at work. That something happened, but it's made you change. It's made you make different decisions to allow yourself to move ahead in a different path. And because you've got a lot of love and support around you, that's allowing you to move ahead. I really, really like that. So I'm going to clarify this and see. Is there any other message that we need to hear? Didn't even ask too much. It flew out. And you have here the 9 of Hearts. And I couldn't ask, or you couldn't ask for anything better, because the 9 of Hearts is all about dreams coming true. Dreams coming true. It is just a wonderful, wonderful card, because this is everything happening for you. Everything that you could possibly want, all your hopes and dreams are here. And this is what's going to be happening for you. Hey, and what did I say? Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Wow, fantastic. I absolutely love that for you, Capricorn. And I'm so interested about this situation here. I'm so interested whether this actually resonates with what is going on around you. Don't allow it to affect your well-being. Don't, because you have some wonderful things happening for you. The cards have said it. It's also, what does this say? It says, reflect on your achievements and the journey that led you there. Well, this is all, when it's as well, this is all about achievements. So you have made achievements in your life, but it says this reminder encourages you to stay optimistic and keep striving towards your goals. And I think that's what it is. You know, you've learnt some lessons, and now you're just moving ahead. Stuff's happened, you've had these setbacks, you're moving ahead now. And hey, you're going to get your dreams come true. Love that for you. Okay, let's have a look and see what oracle message is here for Capricorn, please. What is the message? What is the message that Capricorn needs to hear, please? What is the message that Capricorn needs to hear? Okay. And we have know your power. And that is very apt for this as well, because you do need to know your power, and you are sorting out all of this because of your own power. I do actually really think that's very, very true for everything that is going on here, because you also all are going to be stepping into your power as well. Love that. Okay, let's have a look at these Lenormand cards. As you know, I can't say that, so I do sound a bit ridiculous, I know, but anyway, let's have a look. Just going to sort these out. Okay, for Capricorn, please. What can you tell us? What's on Capricorn's mind? What is that one? That one. Okay. And the message, thank you. And then the outcome. What is the outcome? Thank you. And that one just flew into the air. So what have we got? Yeah, interesting. Because we have a 10 here, and it's a new beginning. Things are going to get resolved, and you're going to be able to move forward. Because I said a mover forward. I went a bit Italian there. Anyway, you're going to be able to move forward. And this is the scythe, okay? When you cut something, you cut it and it's gone, big time, finished. And that's what this is saying here. Talk to these people, your family, close family, people that you trust and who love you. Get rid of this doubt and this uncertainty here. Get rid of it. Move on. And then down the bottom here you have the Jack of Diamonds. Now, it's up here, so this is all you. This is not a person, this is all about you. And the Jack of Diamonds is an energy around your money and your finances. Somebody who thinks very, very clearly about what he or she wants to achieve. And that's what this energy is here. And this is also telling you that you may well be getting some sort of message coming in regarding your finances. So, but it's going to be a good message. That's the beauty of this. It might not happen straight away, but things are going to be happening for you. So let's have a look. The message. What is the message? Very interesting. Because we have here the book. All of this needs to be resolved, and then you can open the book and start your new chapter. That's what this is. Because at the moment, you know, it's still all closed. It's still all inside this book. You haven't opened it up yet. You need to open up the book to start again. That's what this card is saying. And you've got the 2 and the 6 here. Another 6, which carries on with these 6s and these 6s. If you add them up, you get an 8. Another 8 which ties in with all these 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Communication. All 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. All about communication. Talking to people. That's what this is all about. And then down the bottom here, we have the 10 of Diamonds. The energy of this is saying your finances are going to be fine. You are going to get a whole new beginning. New things are going to be happening for you. This is really good. It speaks of money coming in. The way I look at it perhaps is that all of this is going on. You've had an injustice, or maybe you've been made redundant. Something is going on around your work and your business. This card is saying you may well get your redundancy payout. You may well get a bonus or something. You know, somebody's recognized something and you're going to get some more money. That's what this card is saying. Money is going to be coming in for you. And then the message. You've got the mask. Okay, and you've got the 4, and the 4 is all about stability. There isn't a card down here because this is an extended version, so this is all about masks. And this is you. You can wear whatever mask that you want to allow yourself to move ahead. You have got all of this happiness and emotion around you, so wear that mask. Wear the mask of happiness and emotions, because you know what? That is a much nicer mask to be wearing than this one of exhaustion and feeling desperate and miserable and stressed about a situation. Wear the happy mask, and that's what that's telling you. So Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed that reading. It was a bit intense at times, but yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.